This is Mrs. Michael, and I'll be reading chapters 18 and 19 of Nothing But the Truth by Avi. Chapter 18, Friday, April 6th. Report from the Manchester Record on school elections. Harrison School elections, final results in vote for school budget. In favor, 645. Against, 1,784. Budget defeated. The following were elected to the Harrison School Board for 3-year terms: Susan Eagleton, Ted Griffin, Gloria Haviland, Ernest Johnson, Crawford Wright. Percentage of eligible voters casting ballots, 22%. 10:25 a.m. Conversation between Margaret Narwin and Robert Duvall, reporter. Miss Narwin. Mr. Duvall? Mr. Duvall. Speaking. Miss Narwin. This is Margaret Narwin from Harrison. Mr. Duvall. Oh, yes, Miss Narwin. How are you, ma'am? Miss Narwin. I'm fine. I wanted to ask if you published that story, the story that you interviewed me for. Mr. Duvall. Oh, right. Well, I certainly wrote it, and it has been filed. It was a pretty good story. All set to go, too. But then, South America, that situation. There's no room. Miss Narwin. Then you won't print it? Mr. Duvall. Well, it's possible, but I'd be less than candid with you if I said it will appear. With so much happening. Miss Narwin. I see. Mr. Duvall. I am sorry. I'm sure you would have liked to see it in print. Miss Narwin. Yes. Mr. Duvall. Did you decide what to do, ma'am? Miss Narwin. I'm calling the airport now. I'm going to Florida to be with my sister and her husband. Mr. Duvall. You've resigned, then? Miss Narwin. I need some time to think. Mr. Duvall. Yes, I understand. And excuse me, I'm being called. Chapter 19, Monday, April 9th, 8:25 a.m. Conversation between Philip Malloy and George Brookover, principal of Washington Academy. George Brookover. Philip, I just want to tell you that we're very pleased to have you at Washington Academy. We do know a good bit about you. You're pretty famous. Philip Malloy. Yes, sir. George Brookover. We like what we hear. Anyway, we're all pretty much a family at Washington. I'm sure you'll make new friends. Philip Malloy. Yes, sir. George Brookover. You'll be in Miss Rooney's class. You'll find her a good teacher. I'm sure you'll do just fine. Have you any interest in sports? Philip Malloy. Track. George Brookover. Well, we don't have a track team here at Washington. There's never been enough interest. But now that you're here, maybe there can be. Your dad says you're a crackerjack runner. We do have soccer. You could do a lot of running there. Think that might interest you? Philip Malloy. I don't know. George Brookover. Okay, let me take you on down to class now. Should be just getting underway. 8:30 a.m. Discussion in Miss Rooney's homeroom class, Washington Academy. Miss Rooney. Class, this is Philip Malloy, who has just joined our school. Philip, you can sit right over there. We were about to begin. In fact, we usually begin by singing the national anthem. Maybe you'd like to lead us in that. Philip? Philip, what's the matter? Why are you crying? Philip Malloy. I don't know the words.